It's a boxing contest, but let's head for the trenches. The bombs are going to drop. It's heavyweight time! We've got 3 2-minute rounds of boxing action. Let's introduce your fighters. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the gold and blue trim. Representing Bandits Boxing at Portsmouth, Josh Thistleton! Fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the blue flame prints. Representing S2 Martial Arts Academy, ladies and gentlemen, it is Dan rounds, heavyweight boxing.
S2 fight show with myself, Malcolm Martin. Bout 4, boxing over 3 2-minute rounds of action. In the blue corner with the black shorts with the white trim, Josh Thistleton from Bandits Gym. In the red corner from S2, that hometown team, is Dan Madden, the white shorts with the ice blue trim. Both men orthodox stance in this heavyweight contest, and a looping right hand to the body there from Josh. Dan looking to work behind that long jab and then bring the right over the top. Little shake of the head there from Josh, which means it did land, and it did land clean. So both men at the moment working behind the jab as the setup. And the looping rights and lefts for Josh coming forward. Dan keeps that right hand close to his chin. And then again, little shake of the head saying it doesn't hurt from Josh. And there's kidology from him here in the blue corner as Dan looks to unload his shots. It was the tactic that Muhammad Ali used on George Foreman consistently in their heavyweight world title bout. That shows how old I am. But it's a good pace to this opening round and good technique. Both men working behind the jab, the bread and butter of boxing. The jab. Offensively, defensively. We've got Dan pushing forward. Josh again tucks up. Kidology there by saying you can't hurt me. And that right hand landed very clean. And Josh said, let's throw it again. I've seen that across the numerous years I've been commentating. And it ends one of 2 ways. I remember Dillian White doing it to a German champion saying, hit me again. And the German champion hit him with 3 or 4 blistering right hands, and Dillian then just walked through them. And then I've seen guys go, hit me again, and then you've had to wake them up. As it is, it was a very good, close opening round. 2 of 3. Tight guard this time with that right hand from Josh. And Dan looks to come forward again. Little left and right. Tucks up tight Josh as Dan does so. Tells him to work the body this time. He wants a thorough workout, the man in the blue corner. And now he pulls forward with these left and rights and puts Dan under pressure. Big turnaround for the man in the blue corner. Soaks it up. Then steps off that centre line and looks to put Dan under pressure. And looking to do so again. Dan fires that right hand over the top once more. Josh tucks up tight. Little nods there talking to his opponent. Working well behind the jab here. Dan throws the right afterwards. Josh peekaboo guard there and those little shakes again. Talking to his man the whole time. But Dan, he stayed focused on the task at hand. He just kept coming forward, throwing to body and head. Josh calling him on once more. Now he looks to fire back. He's taken his time. Looks to throw the left. Little uppercut there on the inside from Josh. Dan keeps probing with that left before he throws that right. Looping right from Josh, misses the target. And it's just straightforward bread and butter double jab straight rights from Dan. Last 10 seconds, and he continues to pepper away at Josh, who misses with that big looping right hand once more. And Dan pushes forward right to the bell of the second round. So here we go, third and final round. Double jab again. He's kept his focus, kept his right hand tight to the chin, and only took it away from his chin when he looks to throw. And as a result, he's kept Josh on the back foot here throughout the course of the opening 2 rounds. And again, that left and right from Dan as he comes forward. And Josh tucks up tight, calls him on once more, but doesn't throw the punches. He's got to throw more back. Works the body this time, Dan. He's a character, Josh, but he's just not throwing enough. Now he comes forward. There's not been enough times for me that he's looked to put Dan under pressure. And again, Dan sets up that right and now just teeing up as Josh tucks up tight. Josh steps back up, looks for the big right, just out of range again. And Dan teeing up once more and just letting the punches flow. Little left hook this time from Josh. But Dan just continues, as he has across the opening 2 rounds and for most of this third, setting up the right with the left, retaining centre ring. Clock ticking on this one now. And showboating again, Josh, for the audience. As Dan just continues to pepper him with punches. And then occasionally that little left-right from Josh in reply, but there's just not enough coming back as we come to the last 10 seconds. And it's going to be a straightforward points victory for the man in the red corner, who's just ignored the gamesmanship, the kidology, the fun taunting from Josh.
Come on, massive round of applause for both these heavyweight warriors.
And here we go with the official announcement. Should be very straightforward.
Judges' scorecards. Your winner by unanimous decision. Red corner, Dan.
Yeah, straightforward victory there.